Hello there, folks. Hey, this is Joe Wazoo here. Hey, just doing a little playing around with Crimson 3.2 with my DA70. And I got a guy who's doing something with the local users. And over here in device configuration, user configuration down here, typically you have by default an admin that's already in here. And if you hit the little green button here, you can see the default settings. I highly recommend you leave all that alone. To be honest, you leave all that alone. Now, I did add a new user here. Joe Wazoo, put in my name there. Password I put in is 12345. Left everything else default here. So I'm gonna leave all this alone just to see what happens, okay? And what I'm trying to do really is I want to see if I can get FTP access to this thing. So if I go over here to device configuration, slide all the way to top, and there's a section here, FTP server. So it's currently disabled. Let me just download this configuration to it. All right, so I downloaded that just so you can see. Here's the web page. I can turn on and off, no big deal. I got a thermocouple attached. If I squeeze the thermocouple, you can see it goes up. So that's live data from the unit. Now, what I'm going to try to use, I'm going to use CoreFTP. This is one of my favorite FTP softwares. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here. I'm using the default Ethernet 2 address. I got it set up as anonymous for now. I'm going to try to connect. Let's see. And you can see before I even started the video, I was trying this, and you can see it's timing out. It's not connecting. Makes sense because I don't have it turned on. So let's go back here to Crimson. Let's do this. Let's just enable the FTP, and let's go ahead and enable anonymous access read and write just to see if we can get that to work before we use the security thing. So let me go ahead and download this to it. All right, there we are, and back up and running. Oh yeah, yep. So let me go back to here. Let me go here again. There's the guy. That's what I want to use. Let's see if I can reconnect this time. Okay, look. So here is all the stuff that's on the different drives in the DA70. So that connected over using anonymous. So that's okay. All right, now I want to go to the next step because this is what I think they're doing. And I'm going to turn off the anonymous access here, disable that, but I'm going to leave it enabled, the FTP. I want you to notice I'm going to leave that enabled. I'm going to go over here, go down here to local users. Let's click on Joe Wazoo here. And let's say here, FTP writes, I'm going to do read write. So this is for Joe Wazoo with my password 12345 to log into this. So let me go ahead and click OK. Now, because I made this change here, notice this element is excluded. Click user configuration if you want to change this. So I'm going to click over here, user configuration. I'm going to say please include and download. So there we go. Let's go ahead and download this. User configuration. I'm going to go ahead and overwrite. So I think that downloads it to it. Okay. All right. So there I've overwritten the thing. All right. Now let me go back here and see if my web page is still working. Yep. There it is. I can squeeze my thermocouple. You can see it's live. Okay. So let's go over here to FTP this time. We'll go here and we're going to try the anonymous. Let's just see. It shouldn't work, but let's try it. And it did not. It did not connect. So let's go here, and instead of anonymous, let me uncheck this. Change this to Joe. Oops. And put in my incredible secret password 12345. Let's hit connect. Hey, look, that worked. Now I have FTP access. So that's how you enable FTP through the users. I think you got to do two things. Over here, you've definitely got to click on your FTP services here. You need to enable this operation. You need to leave the anonymous access disabled. And then down here in the local users, check on this and set this up. Rewrite here is what I did to test this. And then, of course, when you go to download, you need to click yes on this, and that way it downloads. Now that I've already done that, I'm going to turn this off so that every time I go to download, I'm not downloading those changes. They stay in there. So anyway, that's a quick little video on FTP access and using the local users for connectivity. Hey, thanks a lot, folks. Have a great day.